right, I think we're recording. Hi, it's Becca De Milan from Get Life Energy, brought to you by Life Energy Massage Therapy. Um, Today I want to tell you something that's fresh on my mind. The difference between a foot massage and a good massage, or the difference between a legitimate massage with somebody like myself, a licensed certified massage therapist, wellness practitioner, versus a Asian place. Now, I don't know if there's places like this where you live, because down here in San Diego and all over California, they are everywhere. They usually say foot massage, and these places boast a $20 hour-long massage. And it's kind of awesome, so I wanted to talk to you about it. What's the difference? What's what really makes what really makes it, what are the pros and cons here, okay? Because there's pros and cons, all right? So I've been thinking about this, what the differences are. And as a massage therapist who works every single day doing massage on people as my full-time job, and then seeing how, these Asian foot massage places are, I go to them. I go to them sometimes. I don't go to them a lot, and I'm probably not going to be going to them anymore. So let me tell you what the reasons are. Let me tell you what the differences are, okay? Number one, obviously, is the cost, okay? Down here, a foot massage is $20. $20 for an hour. And a massage at my office, minimum is 65. Most places it's 65, 75, 85. Depends on if it's a relaxation massage versus a deep tissue massage. Deep tissue is more work, and therefore it costs more. It's a, more advanced skill. So, anywho, so the biggest difference, number one, is the cost. $20? $75. Okay, we're not even including tip here. The thing is, you ever heard that phrase, you get what you pay for? So, number two, biggest difference is your comfort. The massage table at the Asian place, it's like this weird bench thing. It doesn't have a face cradle, like that like donut cushion. Instead, it has a hole like cut into the table, like, you know what I mean? So there's nowhere for your neck. Anyway, it's got this hole with like a towel around it, and it sucks. This face thing sucks. Oh, let me back up for a second. The $20 foot massage it's a nice little treatment. It's an hour for $20. It's ridiculously good value. But here's the deal with the foot massage. Foot massage means you don't take off your clothes. You're in a room with lots of other people, possibly, like rows. It's almost kind of like recliner chairs, and there might be like 6 or 8 of them. So you might go in there, and there might be like 3, 4 other people getting a massage, or hey, if you like being social, you could go with your best friend. But for example, Tara, if you're watching this, once I took my girlfriend to a place like this when she was visiting from out of town, and she loved it, but she started snoring. She fell asleep, and she's like, maybe I'll have to edit that part out. But anyway, I couldn't relax and enjoy my session because she's snoring on logs next to me. Like, that happens. You can hear stuff. You can hear the people talking to each other. It's like, that's not anywhere near as relaxing as being in a private room that's quiet by yourself. And then I've got other friends who are massage therapists, and we joke around about how everything was fine until I turned over on my stomach, right? So everything's fine. You're laying on your back. Your feet are in this bowl of warm water. They work on your feet. They often wear latex gloves, which can be a little strange. You're kind of like, why are they wearing gloves? But I think it's because of fungus, because like toenail fungus and foot fungus is so freaking common that if they're going to foot massage you and, you know, a foot massage is automatically expected, they just automatically wear gloves. Or who knows, maybe that means they have a cut on their finger. They're usually wearing gloves. So they massage your feet, and then they give you like a face and head. I love the head massage. I love the scalp. They do a really good job on that. But they also put like weird like lotion that smells like foo-foo grandma, you know, cheap crap on your face. And I have got a lot of clients, well, female clients that are like, don't touch my face, don't put lotion on my face. Like, they don't want some weird household, you know, cheapo store lotion on their face because it's got weird chemicals in it, it's got artificial fragrances in it. Anyway, they do your head, they do your face, they do a nice little neck, and, you know, they kind of like reach into your shirt, you know, and do this, and they kind of do this, and then they like put your shirt back. It's interesting. They kind of like reach under your shirt a little bit and then like wipe you down with a towel. Just try it if you haven't been. But they do this like full body massage, arm, leg, and then they go, okay, flip over. So time to flip over, and the recliner chair turns into a flat bench bed thing, and when you flip over, there's a hole to stick your, you know, to breathe in. So what happens is either your chin goes in it and it's like choking you, or you put your chin like this and it's like putting all this pressure on your face. So uncomfortable. That face thing sucks so bad. That alone ruins it, even for 20 bucks. Okay, for $40 an hour, so twice the amount, you can get a body massage. Now, a body massage is a full body massage where you actually get to take off your clothes. You get to go into a private room. Depending on the place, it might be you get to go behind a curtain in a room that's like divided where there's like 2 tables with a curtain. It's private, okay? So you can undress. You can undress, and they're gonna rub you down with oil and get you all nice and moisturized, which is one of the amazing benefits of getting a massage. You know, who wants a massage with your clothes on? But if you've never had a massage before, the clothes on version can be very safe, you know, unscary feeling. There's nothing unsafe about getting a massage from a professional, but, you know, we care about you. That's why we do a job where we take care of you. But just saying, for someone who's like a little more weird about being touched, maybe the clothes on thing is awesome. But anyway, if you want like your back worked on, your legs, you know, you want everything, it's nice to do body. So the body massage is $40 an hour, and you get to undress and in a room. But okay, if you come get a massage with me, you get a really comfortable massage table that's got like memory foam and a cushion for your face so you can breathe and it's not going to gag you. And you're going to be in sheets, like legitimate bottom sheet, top sheet, pillowcase, sheets, blanket. You're going to get comfy, like in there. And at the Asian place, it's not a real sheet. It's some weird, like, doctor office. It might as well be a doctor's office paper thing. But you know why it's not the paper thing? Because those would make too much noise. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's a weird, like, thin, like, fibrous, like throwaway, see-through mesh paper sheet, okay? It's a throwaway thing laid over top with a T cut in it for the face hole. So all this like weird fibers of this weird not real sheet thing is in your face. The room might be cold. There's no blanket. You're underneath like a little, like, you're underneath a real sheet. Okay, so at least that's like a real sheet. But is it the length of your body? Does it cover up your feet? No, it's like the size of a towel. It's like 5 feet, 4.5 feet long, 3 feet wide. Okay, it's a weird square sheet thing. and they don't put a blanket over you. And I'm always like, oh, my feet are cold. So then they're like, oh, are you cold? And they turn on a space heater. So they turn a space heater on. This time when I went tonight, I have like a punch card, okay? And I've been trying to get that 6th massage for the past year and a half, because after 6 massages, I get a free one. And I'm like, hey, it's worth a free massage. So I actually had a massage therapist friend of mine who I trade with once a month. I had him cancel on me at the last minute, which was a huge bummer because I was really looking forward to it and my lower back was really killing me. But I'd already been thinking about going to one of the Asian places earlier this week, and I was like, screw it, I'm going to the Asian place. My back is killing me. And I was looking forward to it. You know, I've had some massages there that have been really good. There have been some people that work there that did a great job. I mean, the face thing was still horribly uncomfortable. The paper fake sheet was still super freaking irritating and gets in my mouth and drives me crazy. But the massage was decent. Okay. So this time, I go in there and I know about the space heater and the room is freaking cold. And, you know, I knew that would happen and I forgot to bring my own blanket. I thought about that. Anyway, I turned on the space heater. So I just go ahead and turn it on, like, you know, whatever. I don't know how it works. So I didn't adjust the thermostat on it, but it got really warm in the room. Now I felt great. But get this. My poor massage therapist person, well, I felt like a little like drip on my back, and I was like, what was that? And I thought, what was that? It certainly wasn't like the oil, and they do this thing where they kind of like climb up on top of you, like they put their knees on the next to you and they kind of like push down, and they like push down on your body with their whole, it's weird. And this drip thing happened like 4 or 5 times, and I was like, you know what that is? That's sweat. That's like brow sweat. Like this girl is sweating and the sweat is dripping on me. Ew, right? Well, I know that's really weird, but, and for some people that's like disgusting. So yeah, right? Okay. But I get it. I cranked that heater on and I thought, dude, this room is really warm. But this girl doesn't know how to say to me, can I turn the heater down? Are you warm enough? She should have just took a pause, grabbed a towel and wiped her forehead off, or put a headband on or something, or both of those things. But she should have turned the heater. Anyway, I end up saying to her, hey, you want to turn the heater off? And by like pointing at the heater, like English language barrier, obviously. She got what I meant and was like, oh, okay. And she grabbed some like tissues and was like trying to dab her forehead. And I was thinking like, where she's standing up, it's probably way hotter, you know, heat rises. So this poor girl is trying to massage me and she's trying to like keep her hands on me to do the massage, and she's sweating. And like, if it was me, I'd say, oh, wow, I'm getting really warm. Are you warm enough? Let me know if you need another blanket. Because I'd have a blanket so I could make the person warm without making myself in a sweat box. So I tell her, turn the heater down. She turns it down. That's a thing. The room being cold, there's no blanket. That's a thing. The music sucks. It's a weird playlist of weird music that you might really hate. And there's like a clock in the room that's like tick, 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 tick. That's not very relaxing for me. Ticking clocks kind of really bother me, actually. So that's not, all of those things relate to how comfortable you're going to be, because the point is you're supposed to relax, right? You're supposed to be able to relax and just enjoy the massage. And honestly, if you're like distracted by all these things, you're cold, your feet aren't covered up, the face thing, it's really distracting. It can be extremely frustrating to where you end up feeling more frustrated than relaxed. Come here, baby. You want to make a debut? Come here, baby. This guy knows how to relax. Yes, he does. All right. Where are you going, buddy? All right. The last thing about your comfort is the massage that the practitioners do. They may or may not be licensed, okay? Like, I don't know. None of them speak English. Some of us in the massage world are a little worried that there could be some kind of like human trafficking. I don't think that that's what's happening. I think that these people are paid for their jobs. And there's even like licenses up that say, California Massage Therapy Council saying that they had to pass the same licensing that I have to pass, and provide documentation to show that you're certified and you got license, you have a business license and insurance, and there's steps you have to go through to get that license. But they could also just have 3 or 4 people that got a license and then have 20 people working there. And all right. So here's the thing. You come to me, I'm a licensed, certified holistic health practitioner. I'm going to talk to you about what you need. I'm going to ask you about what your body needs. I'm going to ask you about any particular spots that are feeling it right now and what you might need. This brings me to my next point. Communication. Okay, so item number 3, that is hugely different between a foot massage place and a good massage, is communication. If you live in the United States of America, where the standard language is English, ideally that's the language you should be able to communicate in to someone that you need to purchase something from, whether that's the guy at the oil change place, the person at the grocery store. You get my point. The people who work at these foot massage places are extremely limited in their English. And they're super nice and they do their best. And the girl at the front desk knows how to say a few words and, pronounces them well. And you might think that she can fluently speak English. But as soon as you say, oh, blah, 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 can I go, let's say you ask a question in a full sentence, they look at you like, what? So they don't speak English, okay? Very little. This poses an issue when someone's going to touch your body, because what if you have an injury? What if you have a bad back? What if you sprained your ankle recently? What if your neck is jacked and you're like needing some special attention there? And you can't communicate this. And the only thing that they can say to you is, okay, or hard. Like, it's really tough. There's this stretch that they do. I mean, I've probably been to like 50 massages like this over the past 5 years, maybe 10 years. Okay. So 5 a year. Okay. So I've had a fair number, and I had an injury to my back at one point, and the back injury was so bad that it was really hard for me to go to work, which meant I didn't have a lot of money, but I had a shitload of back pain. So I would go to this place because I was just dying and having like nerve pain and just wanting some love. And I went to this one woman one time, and she's like, "Where do you hurt?" She asked me. And I was like, right here. And she like got on me with her knee and like pushed on my butt with one knee and my lower back with the other knee. It was crazy. She gently pushed my back apart with her knees. It was amazing. This was a gnarly injury, and that massage gave me relief from my pain for 30 whole minutes. I remember. It was that kind of an injury where, don't worry, there's a video coming up about injuries, because I really want to talk to you guys about the mindfuck of injuries. Anyway, when I was going through that, when I was in pain every day, all day long, little bit in the morning to worse, to like, I gotta lay down again. You were like on the clock, like, how long have I been in pain? How long have I been without pain? How long has my pain been at level 7? How long has my pain been at level 8? And how long am I going to last before I kill somebody? That's how it goes. So I remember that like this massage I got I was so impressed because it relieved my pain for 30 minutes, which was the most amount of time I had relief yet at that point. I got relief for up to 3 hours. It's like, and then I started getting some serious therapeutic deep tissue massage from one of my best friends who's a professional and who I could communicate about what I needed. And I had like 50% less pain the next day and moving forward. So massage totally works. But anyway, What if you have an injury? Oh, they have this thing where they like do all the moves and they do this routine, okay? They do like forehead, 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 shoulder, 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 shoulder. It's almost like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? It's almost like completely counted out. It's a total like routine, and it's not customized to what you need. It's a full body routine. They do the same routine every time. And they would do this stretch where at the end of the massage, while you're laying on your stomach, they would get up on top of you with their knees. It's a tie thing. And grab your arms and like yank your arms back and like arch your back. Okay. If you're doing an up dog on your own volition, that's great. But to have someone like yank you back by your arms, that could whack your back out. And if your back's already whacked, it was terrifying. So I was like, how do I tell them no stretches? Don't stretch me. Like, you can't. It's really frustrating. If someone's being too gentle, it's really frustrating. And if they're being too hard, it's really frustrating. So if they're like just like, ugh, and they keep like bumping into your spine, or, you know, taking their forearm, which I love a good forearm, but if they're hitting your freaking hip bone, boom, boom, you're like, ah, ah, like, is that not the universal noise for ouch? Is, you know, that little sound like hissing through your teeth? If someone goes, you know, you're like, oh, what just happened? So I remember getting a massage and they're like, you need a man. You want strong? You need deep tissue? You need a man. So they gave me a male therapist. I was like, I don't care if it's a guy or a girl. I've only think I've had a guy 2, maybe 3 times. Once I had a foot massage, you know, with the clothes on by a guy. Fantastic. It was the best one I've ever had. Until my face went in the hole. It was great. But it was mostly feet, arms and hands and stuff. And feet and hands and scalp, man. Those are the money. So feet, hands, and scalp for $20 an hour, that sure. But when you start yanking my arms back or jabbing me with your elbow in my spine, that sucks, okay? That freaking hurts. It's not cool. And that makes me believe that these aren't trained therapists with, you know, education and anatomy, because they're doing stuff that is painful and they're doing things that are not anatomically correct. You're not supposed to jab someone's bones with your elbow. That's not how massage works. So it's really frustrating. And I remember like this, the 2 or 3 massages I've had, body massages from guys, they would like take their forearm and slide it up the side of my leg, like IT band area, which was fine. But then they'd hit me on the bone of my hip, like boom, boom. And I'd be like, ow, ow. And I'd go, and I'd be like, ah. And they'd be like, okay, okay. And I'm like, no, not okay. Does my wincing in pain not explain to you not okay? I mean, language barrier or not means not okay. So that's super frustrating. All right, that's the third thing that's really different. Cost, comfort, communication. All right. Fourth thing is consistency. Some of these places, they have the bars on the ceiling, and the girl, or, you know, the person can climb up on you and use their feet on your back and your hips and your glutes. I think it's awesome. I want to learn how to do that. I want to get certified in that, because I'm not going to just climb up on people and start stepping on them with my feet without being certified in that modality, because I don't want to hurt them and I want to make sure I'm doing it right. So, I mean, I'm sure I could do a good job intuitively, but I want to get trained in it. So I believe it's called ashiatsu. But anyway, bars on the ceiling. They call it walking. I would say, can you have someone do walking? They were like, you want walk on back? I'm like, yes, walk on my back. No, no. And I'm like, no, I want it. I do. I like it. Just today, they said, no. Basically, what it is that some of the people that work there are super comfortable with walking on your back. Maybe they're a more petite person, but the thing is, when you're holding yourself up with your arms and you're just pushing with one foot at a time, you're not like standing on somebody with your entire weight. You know what I'm saying? You're just like using your foot as a, just like me pushing with my arm, you know? But I had a couple of massages from this girl that was fantastic. I was so stoked that I was like, I'm gonna go here every freaking week. I paid for the 90-minute, which was $60. I would give her like a $20 tip. I was like, this is awesome. She would walk on me with her feet and, you know, get my hips and stuff with her feet and my shoulders. It was great. But I would come back and say, is she working? And they're like, oh no, she doesn't work here anymore. And I'm like, fuck. So I would always have to get a new person. You know what I mean? It's not like you just like make an appointment with the person that you like. They barely speak any English. Like, good fucking luck with that. Okay. So you show up, you say, does so-and-so work today? They're like, no, they're not working here anymore. But we have a lot of good people. So it's always going to be a different person. The turnover is probably really high. I've had a couple of really great massages, which keeps me coming back every so often, but I've had a lot of shitty ones, like I said. And every time they try to tell me that you need a man because I like a strong massage, I say, no, I want a female, because it just seems like the female therapists are more intuitive and there seem to be more, at least caring about hurting you or jabbing you in the spine. So the other thing with it being inconsistent is just some of them are really talented and intuitive and maybe just have the touch, you know, the skill for the muscles, and others, they're just doing a routine. And, you know, rather than like pushing your like muscles, like pressing on your muscle to like push it away from your spine, for example, today I go in and they're just pressing down on my entire back, like pushing me, my body, into the bed, which meant like she's like crushing my rib cage. Like, it wasn't crushing, it was uncomfortable. I couldn't breathe very well. I had just eaten, so I had a full belly, and it was like it was not comfortable. It was like someone's just kind of like put, and she thought, hard, I gotta push hard. And I thought, oh my god, this girl, poor thing, dude. Like, I felt bad for her because she's doing the best she can. She's trying to make me happy, but she can't communicate with me. And she's, you know, doing a routine, but the pushing down on someone's rib cage is just squishing them. That's not massaging them. That's just putting pressure on their body. Like, that's not doing anything, really. You got to push the muscle. There's a difference. Lastly, is convenience. It's super convenient to just randomly walk up to an Asian massage place, and they're on every other corner, and be like, hi, 2 for foot massage, please. That's pretty sweet. It's super convenient. A lot of them are open till 10 or even 11 at night. So you could go get a massage at 10 o'clock at night. That can be cool. I work until 8. Sometimes I'm not leaving the office till 8:30, 8:45. So if I want to be like, dude, my back hurts, I want to go get a massage right now at 9 o'clock, that's pretty cool that I can just walk up and go get a massage at 9 o'clock. But it also makes me wonder about how long they have to hang out there, you know, and how well the people are treated that work there. But, you know, and I'm not going to do massage at 11 o'clock at night. Hell no. For me, that's just invites bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like, I get enough weird shit just because guys are, you know, stupid and like ask you for things that you don't do, or, you know, do you require draping? Like, can I just be naked on the table? Yeah, right. As if I want to look at that. But anyway, it's like, I feel like it's just asking for trouble if I was like, oh, I work until 11 p.m. Yeah, no, maybe for $50 extra after hours fee. So it's not as convenient to, that's the one difference that's a negative on the professional side. I mean, the only 2 negatives or the only 2 cons for getting a massage from someone like me is you have to make an appointment. You can't just show up. You can text me and go, do you have any appointments today? But I may or may not. I may already be booked. If you're trying to get a massage after 4 or on the weekend, it's probably already booked. Those are the most coveted appointments. Those are the most often booked appointments. There's a lot of people that work like 7 to 3, 7 to 4, 7 in the morning till 4 p.m. I feel bad for you guys. But the people that work a 9 to 5 or a 8 to 4, they're off at 4. They want a massage at 4:30, 5 o'clock. They're getting a massage after work, okay? Or on the weekend. So it's really tough to just go, oh, you have a massage today? Because unless it's Tuesday at noon or Thursday at 3:30, it might be booked already. But hey, it's nice to make an appointment. And when you make an appointment, you can plan for it. You know you're going to get a massage on a particular day. So you can wear your comfy, slip on and off pants so you can get undressed easily. You can bring your comfortable hoodie to wear afterwards. You can, not put on makeup that day because it's all going to get messed up in the freaking face thing. I probably have smeared eyeliner on from my massage in that freaking face hole. But, and this is the other cool thing is that with professional therapists like me, we love consistent clients. So if you're willing to come once a week or once a month and you can do a standing appointment, like say every, third Saturday at 2, we're going to lock you into that appointment and give you that priority because we love that you're coming in regularly and that we can count on seeing you, and we like that. So it's nice to have an appointment. Now it's nice to be able to just walk up and be like, my back hurts right now and I want a massage right now. And you can always try that. Like I have people, I remember, but it does make me feel stressed out when someone's like, can I get a massage right now? And I'm like, I'm at the grocery store. Like I've got another client in 2.5 hours. Can I make it back in time? Can I drop off my groceries in time? It's stressful. I'm not just sitting at the office waiting. No one's paying me to hang out. So I'm doing other stuff and taking care of other shit unless I have a client. So that might be more inconvenient that you have to make an appointment and you have to understand that I'm a person that's doing other things with my day and I'm not just hanging out. And there's not like 6 of me. There's not like 6 of me chilling at this place from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. just waiting for you to walk in. Like I'm just one person and me and my hands are busy doing other things unless you have an appointment. But you never know because sometimes it's a day where there's nothing booked or one person's booked and I'm stoked to get another appointment. But it can be a little bit inconvenient. And the hours are different. A practitioner like myself is probably going to be open Monday through Friday, or like I am, Tuesday through Saturday. We're not going to be open every single weekend. We're not going to be open every single evening past 7 or 8 o'clock. I work noon to 8. I know practitioners that work 10 a.m. to 6 or like 9 a.m. And I'm like, who's getting a massage at 9 a.m.? But I was surprised to find out that someone could do their massages Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6, like the same hours as all the working people that are our clients and have a successful practice. I was pretty surprised that she was able to do that without having to work later or work on the weekends. But then again, when you're amazing, people figure it out. But if you're a morning person and you're cool with mornings, and then there's other people that are up at 5, sure, they'll get a massage at 9. But I'm not a morning person. I never have been, and I probably won't really ever be one. So morning for me is like 10, like when I'm ready to be like out of the house and dressed and clean and fed and ready to massage you. That's not happening before 10 or 11 a.m. So I actually start my day later and I work a later day so that I can accommodate all the people that have jobs and have to come in after 4. And that works fine for me. I don't mind. I don't mind working until 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm not like tired at 8. I'm tired at like midnight. It's well after midnight right now, and I'm still up making this video to tell you guys all about the differences between a foot massage and a good massage. Because if you want a really good massage, honestly, okay, $40 plus gratuity or $75 plus gratuity. Yeah, that's $35 more. But I think it's worth that extra $35 to have someone who can communicate with you about your needs, is going to accommodate your specific request today, your injuries, and any other special Don't yank on my ankle that I just sprained, or push on my finger that has a cut on it, whatever. And where you're in a private room with music that you can, request certain things or say, can you skip that song? It's not just like central music that is shitty. And on a massage table that's comfortable with real sheets and a real blanket, and during reasonable business hours. I think it's definitely worth it. I mean, I definitely think that $40 for an hour or $20 for an hour foot massage is a great value. It's really inexpensive and really affordable. But so I'm not bashing on it. It's fine. But I met a guy once that was like, I get a massage every week. And I was like, really? Where do you get a massage every week? And he's like, the foot massage place. And I was like, so how's that working for you? Are you healed? Do you feel better? Is your back pain gone? He's like, no. I was like, come to me. You gonna feel better. I can't promise that you'll be cured or 100% well, but you will feel better. That's for damn show. But yeah, those are the differences between the Asian massage place and a legitimate licensed therapist. Pros and cons. Weigh those pros and cons. Honestly, I didn't feel like my lower back pain felt okay. It felt a little bit nice when she was pushing on my lower back. But the massage was pretty frustrating, and I knew about all these things before going in, so I was prepared for some of these annoying things. But that's why I get massage from other therapists like myself. I've got a few that I like to do trades with that are amazing, and I love them, and thank you to my friends who are awesome that do the deep stuff and help me out, and thank you to my friends who've helped me fix my lower back pain and my neck issues. It's been amazing. But this little, fluffy, I don't know what, fast food massage, it was pretty weak, and literally and figuratively. And afterwards, my partner said, how was your massage? And I said, bogus. My person had to cancel at the last minute. So I got some food, and then I went to the Asian massage place because it was right by the place I wanted to get food. And the massage kind of sucked, and I need another one. I feel like I could get a massage tomorrow. I feel like I might sleep a little bit better tonight after a nice hot shower, but I don't feel alleviated of my tension. I've still got a bunch of tension in my neck. I've still got some big old knots in my shoulders, and I've still got some pretty serious lower back pain. So my favorite part was the head. They always do a good job on that scalp. So that was my favorite part. But other than that, it was kind of more trouble than it was worth, honestly. And now I've got a punch card with a freebie, so I'll get the freebie. Maybe I'll go during the day and see if I can get one of the practitioners that I like to be the one to do it. But let me just say one last thing, okay? If you go to the Asian massage place, please tip them well. If they do a freaking decent job, give them well over a 20% tip, okay? Like, don't go, oh, it was a $20 massage, so $4 tip. No. Think about if you were the person working there, and if you just did this hour-long massage. You know what I mean? Like, what if they're making like $10 an hour, or whatever minimum wage is, 12, 15, I don't know. Give them at least $10 to $20 if they do a decent job, because that's so important for that person's livelihood. They might be hanging out there all day waiting for people to come in. They might only get paid when clients come in. They might all be independent contractors, so they're not getting an hourly rate. I don't know. I'm not saying this as if it's a fact. Just my intuition is such that most massage therapists in everywhere, Massage Envy, you name it, are independent contractors. They're not paid an hourly wage. They only get paid when they have a client. So if you only have 2 or 3 clients and you're only getting paid $15 an hour, you just made $45 and you sat around all day and massaged 3 clients. The tip is super important, you guys. It's super important. It means the difference between a better life and paying the bills versus hardcore poverty, even for people like me. So, you know, even for people that make $75 an hour, because we got overhead. So, tip well if you can. Don't be stingy. Like, if you're financially challenged and that's why you go to the Asian massage place, because you still want to get a massage once a month, but you can only afford a $40 massage, that's okay. But hook them up. And what I do just to make sure is I hand the money directly to the person. You could leave the money on the massage table because they're going to come back in there probably to clean it up, but the person who's just did your massage might literally be like immediately massaging somebody else because they're like, oh, another customer. You know what I mean? So if you can, you have to pay for the massage before you even get the massage, but have cash, and if they did a good job, hand them the money and go, thank you. Thank you so much. Because they will get to keep that money for sure, and they will be so happy. You know what I mean? They'll know they did a good massage. So they'll do that again on the next person. So it's all a win-win. But just saying, I don't know if you tip to the house, if the house takes a cut. I don't know. I sure hope that these places are not like fronts for drug operations or other shady shit. All right, guys, that's it for the 5 differences between the Asian massage place and the legitimate therapist. I hope that you will consider these pros and cons before you get a foot massage or a good massage. And let me know what you thought of this video. If you have any questions about anything or anything pertaining to body work or healing, please, I'd love to answer your questions. So leave a comment, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe because that helps me reach more people. It's exciting to have subscribers, so I know I'm talking to somebody and not just talking to myself. And I think that's everything. Yeah, if you want to schedule a massage with me, look below and I will include a link to my website and my scheduling page where you can schedule a good massage. Have a nice day. Blessed be.